Dear ladies and gentlemen, there is a moment in every person's life when they look around and wonder, is this it? Is this all I was made for? That moment is not a dead end, it's a door. And I came to tell you today that you have the power, the permission, and the potential to create the life you want. Not the life they expect from you, not the life fear sold to you, the life you were designed for. You are not stuck, you are not finished, you are not forgotten. If you are still breathing, God is still building. If you are still here, your purpose is still active. You don't have to accept the default version of life. You can create the life you want, and it starts with what you believe, how you move, and who you trust. Let's step into it. Let's break the lies. Let's build the future. Here are 10 keys to creating the life you want. 10 key points of the speech. 1. Stop waiting for permission. Nobody is coming to hand you a permission slip to start living boldly. The call on your life didn't come with a human signature. It was written in heaven and delivered to your soul. Stop waiting for approval from people who don't even believe in themselves. The life you want doesn't start when they believe in you. It starts when you believe God put more inside you. 2. Vision is greater than circumstance. Your life will rise or fall to the level of your vision. Don't build your life based on your current situation. Build it based on where you're called to go. Your present is not your prison. It's just a platform, so raise your vision. Start seeing with faith eyes, not fear eyes. Because where there is no vision, you end up revisiting the same cycles. 3. Speak life until you see life. Words create worlds. The most powerful thing you can do in the dark is speak like it's light. Declare healing when you're still hurting. Declare victory when you're still battling. You don't fake it, you faith it. The words you speak shape the world you see. So speak life until your reality matches your revelation. 4. Your past doesn't disqualify you. Every saint has a past, and every future legend has a messy beginning. The things you regret, God can redeem them. The broken pieces, He can build from them. The scars, they prove you survived. The past is not a prophecy, it's a page, and you don't have to reread the chapter you've already outgrown. You're not disqualified, you're being developed. 5. Discomfort is a sign of growth. Growth doesn't feel good. Purpose will stretch you. Calling will confront your comfort. You're not doing it wrong. You're just growing right. Discomfort isn't a sign to quit. It's a sign you're moving. When you feel tension, when you feel fear, when you feel resistance, it means you're getting closer to the life you want. 6. Don't let delay define you. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. Delay is not denial. Timing is not rejection. What God is building in you is bigger than you think, so He's preparing the foundation deeper than you expect. Keep showing up. Keep planting seeds. Faith grows in silence, and harvest shows up when you least expect it. 7. Surround yourself with builders. You cannot create a masterpiece in a room full of demolition experts. Check your circle. Are they building your courage or bulldozing your confidence? Surround yourself with people who see the vision even when you're blurry. The life you want can't grow in toxic soil. Choose relationships that water your faith, not drain your hope. 8. Failure isn't final. It's a frame. Failure doesn't define you. It frames the comeback. Stop making permanent decisions based on temporary defeats. That setback, it taught you. That mistake, it refined you. The dream didn't die. It just needs you to rise. You can fail and still win if you refuse to stay down. 9. Create daily, not someday. The life you want isn't built in someday. It's built in small, daily choices. You don't drift into destiny. You design it with discipline. Every decision you make is either creating the life you want or reinforcing the one you're trying to leave behind. Choose to build daily. Create momentum. Show up today like it matters, because it does. 10. Faith is the foundation. The life you want is too heavy for shallow roots. You need something deeper. Faith is not just belief, it's your blueprint. Faith says, I don't see it yet, but I believe it anyway. Faith moves even when fear says freeze. You won't build the life you want by logic alone. Sometimes you have to step when it still looks shaky. Because God's word is more stable than your feelings. Let me know if you want the expanded version of each point. a YouTube-style summary, SEO title and tags, or a thumbnail caption? Absolutely. Here's a ** long form expansion ** of ** key point 1 ** from the speech ** create the life you want ** written in a bold, passionate, conviction-filled tone like Stephen Furtick's style, but without naming him. Stop waiting for permission. You were not born to ask for a seat. You were born to build the table. Somewhere along the way, life convinced you that you had to wait for someone else to validate the fire inside you. Maybe it was the teacher who told you to be more realistic. Maybe it was the friend who laughed at your dream. Maybe it was the silence of people who were supposed to believe in you but never showed up. And now here you are holding the pen of your life, but still waiting for someone else to tell you when to write. Still waiting for someone else to say, now you're allowed to move forward. But I came to shake you out of that permission-based living and remind you, * they don't hold the key to your purpose. God already gave it to you. * you don't need permission to be bold. You don't need permission to leave what's toxic. You don't need permission to start that business, change your habits, forgive yourself, or step into healing. Do you know how many world changers never changed the world because they were waiting for applause before they ever took the stage? Stop letting the absence of other people's approval become the silence that drowns your calling. Nobody will ever fully understand what God whispered into your heart. They weren't there when you cried in the dark, when you wrestled with your own worth, when you saw that flicker of a future that terrified you and thrilled you at the same time. That vision, that's your responsibility. That burden, that's your assignment. That dream that won't die no matter how long it's been buried, that's your confirmation. And the more you wait for people to sign off on your purpose, the more you delay your destiny. Let me say it plainly, if you were waiting for a sign, this is it. You have the authority to create, to move, to rise, to fight, to build, to speak, to lead, to begin, not because the crowd is clapping, not because the conditions are perfect, but because the * calling on your life is real *, and it's bigger than fear, louder than doubt, and stronger than rejection. You're not a mistake. You're a masterpiece in progress. And masterpieces don't need permission to begin *, they just need courage to start. *, so stop rehearsing your excuses. Stop collecting opinions. Stop asking for clearance from people who wouldn't know what to do with your vision even if you showed it to them in full color. You were not made to fit into their expectation. You were made to rise into your elevation. You already have permission. The question now is, will you finally use it absolutely? Here's a ** full length expansion ** of ** key point 2 * from the speech ** create the life you want ** expressed in a deep, bold, and emotionally charged tone in the style of Stephen Furtick, but without mentioning him. Vision is greater than circumstance. Your current circumstance might look like chaos. Maybe it looks like a dead-end job, a broken relationship, a financial hole so deep you've forgotten what the surface looks like. Maybe it looks like depression, like fear, like confusion. But hear me, **, what you see around you right now is not the full story. **, circumstance may be what you're * in *, but it is not what you are * called to *. The danger isn't what's happening to you. The danger is when what's happening * around * you starts happening * inside * you. That's why vision is vital, because if you don't have vision, you will be held hostage by what you see. The greatest prison isn't bars or walls. It's the mindset that says, this is just the way it is. That's the real trap. That's how people with potential stay stuck for decades. That's how dreams die in comfort zones. Because when you stop seeing * what could be * and start settling for * what is *, you forfeit the future that was waiting on your faith to activate it. Asterisk asterisk vision breaks the ceiling. Asterisk asterisk vision tells your current situation. You don't get the final word. You need vision that's bigger than your bank account. Vision that sees peace in the middle of panic. Vision that sees restoration when everything looks ruined. When your situation says impossible, vision says not yet. That's why God doesn't ask you to walk by sight. He asks you to walk by faith. Faith gives you vision beyond the visible. It gives you the ability to see asterisk through asterisk pain, asterisk through asterisk failure, asterisk through asterisk delay, and still say, there's more. Let me ask you, what do you see when you look at your life? Not with your eyes, but with your spirit. Do you see cycles, or do you see change? Do you see loss, or do you see lessons? Do you see limits, or do you see launch pads? Because how you asterisk see asterisk will determine how you asterisk move asterisk, and how you move will determine what you asterisk manifest asterisk. That's why vision is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Without it you settle, without it you shrink, without it you survive, but you never soar. Asterisk asterisk vision fuels your fight. Asterisk asterisk it gives meaning to the struggle and power to the process. It tells your emotions to sit down and your purpose to stand up. It lets you cry, but it also reminds you to keep climbing. Don't confuse your location with your destination. You might be in a dark place, but that doesn't mean you don't have a bright future. You might be in the wilderness, but that doesn't mean the promise isn't still yours. Asterisk asterisk the life you want begins the moment you start seeing beyond what's visible and believing in what's possible. Asterisk asterisk so lift your eyes. Look again, see through the storm, because what you asterisk see in faith asterisk will always carry more power than what you asterisk feel in fear. Asterisk certainly. Here is the asterisk asterisk full, expanded version of key point 3 asterisk asterisk from the speech asterisk asterisk. Create the life you want, asterisk asterisk, written in an impassioned and raw style that echoes Stephen Furtick's tone without mentioning his name. Speak life until you see life. Your words are not just sounds, they are seeds. Every sentence you speak over your life is either planting hope or harvesting fear. And for far too long, we've let our mouths agree with our mess instead of declaring our miracle. We've repeated what the pain says, what the fear says, what the enemy whispers, and we wonder why we keep experiencing the same broken cycles. Asterisk asterisk, but if you want to create the life you want, you have to start speaking like the life you want is already happening. Asterisk asterisk, there is power in your tongue. Not passive power, creative power, not shallow motivation, but divine authority. The same way God spoke light into darkness, you've been given the ability to call things out of chaos and into order. Not because of your feelings, not because of your qualifications, but because asterisk asterisk, your words set the atmosphere your future has to grow in. Asterisk asterisk, too often we wait until everything looks good to start speaking good. But that's not how faith works. Faith talks before the miracle shows up. Faith praises when the walls are still standing. Faith shouts in the valley, not just on the mountaintop. So you need to learn to speak life asterisk asterisk even while everything around you still looks dead. Asterisk asterisk, speak peace into the storm. Speak strength into your soul. Speak healing over your heart. You're not being fake. You're being asterisk faithful. Asterisk if you keep saying nothing ever works out for me, don't be surprised when nothing does. If you keep saying I always mess things up, don't be shocked when you sabotage your progress. But when you start saying, I am growing even in the hard days, God is working even when I don't see it, there is purpose in my process, then your words begin to align your life with the outcome heaven is trying to release. Sometimes you have to speak it even while you're still bleeding, even when your hands are shaking and your voice is trembling. Because asterisk, the act of speaking life is what trains your heart to believe life. Asterisk, you can't wait for the evidence to start prophesying purpose. You have to open your mouth and create a sound that pulls your future into your present. Every day, You are either talking yourself into defeat or into destiny. Every word is a choice. Build or break, bless or curse, empower or paralyze. You don't get to choose all your battles, but you get to choose your declarations. And your declarations will either reinforce your prison or unlock your purpose. So I challenge you speak life even when it feels like a lie. Call yourself chosen even when you feel overlooked. Call yourself strong even when you feel broken. Speak over your family, your future, your finances, your faith, until what you say starts to shape what you see. You may not be able to control your past. You may not be able to change who walked away. But you can control what you declare over what remains. And when you align your mouth with your mission, something starts to shift. Not just in the atmosphere, but in your identity. Because the life you want won't just be built by your hands. It will be spoken into existence by your faith. Certainly. Here's the full length expansion of Key point 4 from the speech create the life you want delivered in a powerful raw hope-filled tone reminiscent of Stephen Furtick's preaching style, but without mentioning him. Your past doesn't disqualify you. There's a lie that creeps into your spirit quietly, but poisons powerfully. It says, because of what you did, you'll never be who you were meant to be. It whispers, because of where you've been, you can't go where you're called. And if you're not careful, you'll start to carry your past like a chain instead of a chapter. But I came to declare something over your life today, your past is not your prison. It's your platform, It's not your shame, it's your story. And no matter what's behind you, God still has plans ahead of you. Yes, you made mistakes. Yes, there are moments you wish you could erase. Yes, there are memories that still haunt you and decisions that still hurt you. But none of that puts you out of reach of purpose. Purpose doesn't require a perfect history. In fact, purpose is often born in the wreckage. The people who make the greatest impact are rarely the ones with the cleanest resumes. They're the ones who let God redeem what life tried to ruin. Maybe you were addicted. Maybe you were abusive. Maybe you walked away from something good or stayed in something toxic. Maybe you believed the wrong voices for too long. But the beauty of grace is this. God doesn't consult your past to confirm your potential. He doesn't rewind your failure reel to determine if you're qualified. His mercy is not intimidated by your mess. His calling isn't fragile, and your mistakes aren't fatal. Not when grace is involved. We think the story has to be neat, clean, shiny, but look through history. Every great life God used had a rough draft. Moses had a temper. David had blood on his hands. Peter denied Jesus in his darkest moment, and yet they still walked in divine destiny. Why? Because God doesn't use perfect people. He uses willing ones. He uses surrendered ones. He uses people who stop hiding their scars and start handing them over to him. Because the scars prove you survived. They prove you learned. They prove you got back up. The enemy wants to keep you stuck in shame. Because as long as you live in guilt, you'll never step into growth. As long as you're rehearsing who you were, you won't fully become who you were meant to be. That's why you have to stop disqualifying yourself from what heaven already signed off on. You think God is surprised by your weakness? No, He built your purpose with your struggle in mind. So stop calling yourself what you used to be. Stop wearing labels that were never meant to stick. You are not your addiction. You are not your abortion. You are not your divorce. You are not your darkest day. You are not your past. You are God's project, and He's not finished with you yet. He's still molding, still writing, still redeeming, and that part of you that you're most ashamed of, that may just become the very part He uses to set somebody else free. Because at the end of the day, The people who create the life they want aren't the ones who had a perfect beginning, they're the ones who refused to let their beginning define their ending.